Hey everyone, Darkhunter 92 here, and it's that time of year again when people make their New Year's resolutions and goals and forget about them by February. But no, seriously, this video it's about you know what my goals are gonna be for 2019, and yeah, here we go. First of all, I would like to start off by wishing everyone a merry belated Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Hope you all had a good holiday. Hope you got what you wished for and more. Mine was good. Spent it with the family. Got Amazon gift cards, stuff like that. So it was all good on my end. But yeah, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Yeah, 2018. What a roller coaster of a year it's been. Whew. Um, First of all, I like to apologize for not keeping some of the promises that I made last year. I just rewatched my last year's New Year's video, and I realized that some things I was doing back then I've stopped doing, and some things that I said I would do I didn't do, like the charity stream. I still want to do that. I still want to use this channel for good, for good things. And that's one of the best things I could think of. It's just I'm not really knowledgeable of how to set up to make sure that all possible money that is donated is sent to the right place. I know there's like GoFundMe, but they take a good chunk of the money. There's Tiffy, I believe it's called. I know it starts with a T. There's that, but I don't know how it works. And I'm also trying to find one that worked with Habitat for Humanity. That's still the first charity organization that I want to do a stream for, because especially with the wildfires this year out in California, more floods that happened and all that stuff, it's really important to me to do that one first. Then the one after that will be St. Jude's Children's Hospital, because they do amazing work as well. So that's still my goal for 2019. St. Jude's will probably be easier, so I might do that one first. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And live streams. I've stopped doing live streams to ease the workload a bit. Because I do enjoy live streams. I do. It's just how to word this right. It was always like a conscious thing in the back of my mind, like I have to stream. I spend a whole day getting ready to stream. Figuring out what game to play, making sure the settings are right, make sure that the titles and tags and all that stuff, the thumbnails and everything. So I decided to kind of stop the live streams for now and focus more on videos, because it also dawned on me that not a lot of people are going to be willing to rewatch a 2 to 3 hour stream of the same game. Yeah, there's that. So I figured, you know what, take a break with the live streams for a while, focus on making videos. So I recently started recording 30-minute increments and editing those down, edit them and everything. Also working on my editing style a little bit. If you notice in some of my videos, I've started adding in things like sound effects and zoom ins and stuff like that to kind of, make them more entertaining, more eye catching and memorable. So there's that. I will be live streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out. I've been waiting for that game for years, and as soon as I'm able to play it, as soon as it downloads on my PlayStation 4, I am live streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. And that is January 29th, I believe, for everyone outside of Japan. And does it has up? Apparently, there are people that already got their hands on the game, and they're leaking stuff about it. So if you want to, stay surprised, be very, very careful of anything Kingdom Hearts 3 on YouTube or on any website for spoilers. But I am still very, very excited. I don't think, even if I did find out everything about the game, I probably would still be excited to play it because it just looks like such a good game. It looks like they finally, perfected the Kingdom Hearts formula in gameplay. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they're taking the best elements of every Kingdom Hearts game they ever did and putting it in the Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I think it was announced by the developers that there is another playable character other than Sora. And the only 2 games I know of that did that was Rechain the Memories and Dream Drop Distance, where you play as Riku, to the best of my knowledge. So it'd be very interesting to see that. And I've seen the new trailers, and there seems to be more between Kairi and Axel, or Lee rather, than the games are letting on. Like, it seemed, as in the one of the newest trailers, she talked about fighting in an arena, telling Lee not to hold back. I don't know what that means, what it could mean. There's a lot of new information in the recent trailers. So, yeah, that game's gonna be incredible. I'm really looking forward to it. And speaking of Kingdom Hearts, some of you have know that my original plan was to play every single Kingdom Hearts game leading up to the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah. I don't know about that now. Like, I'm still going to play all the games, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not going to be before Kingdom Hearts 3. I finished Ventus and Terra's story arcs in Birth by Sleep Final Mix, starting on Aqua's, shortly. After that would be Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Dream Drop Distance, and Birth by Sleep 0.2. I didn't name some of the titles because, for one, some of them are cinematics. Like 358 over 2 days, Recoded, and Union Cross. Those are all cinematics. No gameplay in those, at least from what I've seen so far. So, and Rechain the Memories, I'm on the fence about because I never liked the combat system in it. It's a weird card-based system that is really tricky to, at least for me, really tricky to get a hang of. So I will either just skip that because there's nothing really important in it. Maybe some keynotes, like some characters like Malusha, Naminé, characters like that. That's where they made their first appearance. But nothing really out of that from what I remember. I've watched live streams of it and let's plays of it, so I have the idea of the story. It's a good story for a game, but I don't think in the overall saga it really had a big purpose other than to explain the 2-year gap between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Rechain of Memories and 358 over 2 days. I think those two games are not really time fillers, but at the same time, they really didn't have that big of an impact. Like, I feel like 358 over 2 days had more of an impact on the overall saga than Rechain of Memories. Because that's when Roxas, that's when you learn about his story, Theon and Axel. You learn about their personal stories and everything, what they've gone through. So, yeah. And regardless of where I am in the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, I'm live streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 as soon as it releases. So, yeah, that to look forward to. Who knows? I might make that a charity live stream if I could figure everything out, like the donation setups and everything. If I could figure that all out in time, I'd probably make that the charity live stream. In 2019, I'm also planning to upload more regularly. I know there was a really big gap in activity on my channel for my part, with uploads and or live streams. I'm not gonna lie, I did go through a small bout of depression and like, why am I doing this? Because my fears kept getting claimed. Not a lot of them, but enough where it bothered me, and I was thinking, what's the point? I'll do all this work of setting up the live stream, recording and editing, and so get copyright claimed. And I really took that time to, sit back and really think and remember why I started doing YouTube in the first place. And I was so focused on making the channel successful. I was so focused on the numbers, and to a point where I could monetize my videos, start making money, and that money would go into the channel for better equipment and everything. I was so focused on that I not really completely forgot, but overlooked why I was doing it in the first place. And that is because, one, it's fun to do. The recording and everything, though it may be a headache sometimes when the software doesn't work right, it's still fun to do. The editing and everything, letting my imagination, come out and make the thumbnails, and wish I could make better titles. I really wish I could, but that's the only thing I had trouble with, is making the titles. But other than that, I feel like I do a pretty decent job at editing, and I will only get better the more I do it. So yeah, doing it for fun and then for entertainment. There was a time in my life where I was going through a very dark, down time, and this is before I started the channel, and I wound up coming across channels like Markiplier, Lord Minion 777, 407, Minilad, and all guys like that. And they were just goofs. They were just normal people, goofballs, playing games, making fun of each other and their friends, and just having a good old time. And it made me smile. It made me laugh. Whatever was bothering me that day, whether it was depression or stress or whatever. They always made me laugh and put a smile on my face. And it dawned on me, like, well, this is no different from when I played games anyways, and how I played games back in my high school years. I remember playing with my best friend, Gage. I mentioned him once or twice on the channel. And we would just be playing Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out on the 360, this is, yeah, so my age a bit. um, but during those days, and we would just play until like 3 a.m. Laughing, having a good old time, and that's what sites like YouTube and Twitch allow, is something like that, but on a grander scale. You know, instead of the couch being just your living room or your bedroom, um, is the internet. The couch or the site, YouTube or Twitch, whatever you watch it on, that's the couch, and the community that watches you are your friends, the people you hang out with. And I kind of overlooked those two factors for a good part of the of 2018, because I was just so focused on the numbers and everything, and that's a big mistake on my part. I do apologize for that. But in 2019, I'm going to be focusing more on having fun, making the videos, and making sure that they're entertaining and interact with you guys more. If you notice, I have been pinning comments on channel as well. Pretty much like, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. And also, I've been trying to leave some questions. Like, I believe the last one I uploaded was Kingdom Hearts. And I asked, what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? Since I'm not really doing live streams that much anymore, it's a way to interact with you guys a little bit more, which is the best part of doing it, to interacting with you guys. I made some good friends doing this. Some of them are my mods, some of them are other content creators. Foxing Gaming. I done a couple of videos with him with golf with your friends, or golf with friends. I really worded. And he's just a blast to play with. Funny as hell. I'll make sure to leave a link to his channel in the description so you could go check him out. Real nice guy. Hamla Faz Gaming, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Her channel name. She's the 2 prop hunt videos I played with her and some other content creators from the Storm Chaser community, which I'm still a part of. They're a bunch of fun to play with too. They stream and upload, so stream on Twitch anyways. I'll double check with their channels, make sure I get the links right. I'm possibly put them in the description as well. Yeah, I could speak words good. Yes. I just remember what I want to talk about more. Different types of content. I'm gonna be recording and uploading more of Marvel's Contest of Champions. I have a playlist of that, which I'll put up in the info card, in the corners, one of the corners. And the thinking of making more videos of that, mainly like crystal openings and character or champion videos, showing their abilities, effects, and usability in the games, or in the game. So that is coming down the pop lines, as well as music reactions. It is a bit risky, don't lie, because music react channels tend to get a lot of copyright claims. So I'm either going to be uploading those on here, or possibly make another channel. Don't know. I've gotten 1 or 2 suggestions so far, but if any of you guys have any suggestions for me to react to with music, let me know down in the comments down below. The title of the song and the band, and I'll look into it. And upgrades for the channel. I'm not using a face cam for this, because no matter where I am, be the winter rental or the trailer, the background is just horrible. I mean, I just rewatched like I said, the video I made last year, and just seeing the giant cabinets of and the mirrors and everything, it's just yeesh. So I bought a green screen with the Amazon gift cards. So Facecam will be back as soon as I get the green screen, get that set up and everything. And also about merch. I've opened up a merch store during the summer through Streamlabs. And I sell shirts, phone cases, mugs, a bunch of different stuff. Right now, all I have is the Darkhunter 92 logo, which is on the banner at the top of the page on every channel I have, and the profile icon, the DH with the shuriken. I love those artworks. The person who made them will be in the description of the video. And but I'm thinking of, since I'm getting better with with editing images and everything, I might try making my own art for that. I have an idea for one shirt. The idea is from way back during my Dark Souls streams. Yeah, my Dark Souls streams. Lovely memories. I hate Pikachu as Snorlax. But yeah, the first art I'll be making would be based off Dark Souls. My time playing that. After that, we'll see what other ideas come out of my head. Hopefully they're good. But yeah, so new art coming down the pipeline for merch. And I think that's it. For like the goals or the ideas I have for 2019, and my goals are very simple: have fun making the content, and be entertaining, and have you guys enjoy the video. As long as I enjoy making the content and you guys enjoy watching the content, then I will consider 2019 a success. I'm no longer going to be worried about the numbers or anything like that. I'm just going to be focusing on having a good time. The reason why I started YouTube in the first place. I'm going to be focusing on that more often. Yeah, but don't think that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the numbers I do have. I do appreciate them. I really do. And especially since, despite the lack of activity on my channel from my point, uploading or live streams, I still have over 200 subscribers, which is crazy to me because I was worried that a lot of people would just up and leave from the lack of uploads, but that didn't happen, and that means a lot to me. So thank you, everyone who stuck through 2018 with me, and I promise that 2019 will be a better year for this channel as far as uploads and activity on my part is concerned. So, yeah, I believe that's all the points I wanted to talk about. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to have a happy and safe New Year's. And again, if you don't celebrate Christmas, anyone out there, I still hope you had a amazing December 25th. And yeah. Also a little note, I am gonna be taking the rest of the year off. Kind of fully relaxed, recharged, and then just tackle 2019 like a tank. Or a hunter on a prowl. That's actually more fitting for the channel. Hunter on the prowl. Again, thank you everyone for watching. You're all awesome people, and I hope you all have an amazing day or night wherever you are. See you all in 2019.